I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of our new white label product. Go ahead and start by putting in the domain, and then we'll just do a new name here, RevBoost AI, just as an example. And then you can fill out all of these other links, like your terms of service, privacy. And for our enterprise product, those are all done manually in the back end. For a white labeler, you would create enterprise offers and then you can email those, but all incoming come through the sales email. You can have a support URL or a support email. You can have your custom pricing. This is pretty useful if you want to sell service on top of the AI platform, trainings and things like that. You can link to your website, and the domain up here, this is going to be your custom domains. When customers come in through this domain, they're going to get all of your custom logos and content. Other than that, we have some actions you can trigger when a new company comes in or signs up. You can trigger a webhook, or you can add them to a smart list. I'm just going to fill this out basic right now, and then I will set up all of our logos. I have all of the logos added. You've got your horizontal. This is going to be your logo up here in the top left, and you got a square logo. Use within it's Apple. If you add as a homepage icon, this is one that will show up. So it's used for some of the square logos. When you share a link to the platform, this is the one that shows up. And then you got your favicon icon and your onboarding hero. This is going to be the large image that shows up on the right side when people are onboarding, setting up their account for the first time. So you can choose any type of image you want for your custom white label instance. And then we can change the colors. I'm going to do red, and then for our secondary, choose a green. Save those, and also the DNS pointer. So from here, you'll have to go to your DNS provider. You'll create, for me, Parallel AI domain. I'll put in a RevBoost, and then I'll point that to this IP address. And that's going to finish our setup as far as DNS, and we'll be able to access the platform from that custom domain. I've gone in and created this DNS record, and that was, for me, it was in Cloudflare DNS management, but it could be GoDaddy or whoever you purchase your DNS or your domain name from. We can refresh, just make sure that everything is looking good. Okay. So make sure that DNS has enough time to propagate. Usually when it's a brand new DNS name, it'll be available right away. I have already opened up a tab to the new instance, and that is here. You can see we now have our new logo, we have our colors, and then you can go ahead and log in here. We use magic email links. Once the person logs in there, they can access the platform and your custom instance of Parallel AI. Once you have customers sign up under your white label instance, they'll show up here. You can see what plan they're on, and also there's some analytics on what models they're using, how many users signed up. And if you go back here to pricing, you can set an upcharge here, or you can keep pricing the same as Parallel AI. There's a 30% share, so the minimum will always be 30% less than Parallel AI subscription costs. So that gives you some room to play with. You can either lower it or. Now the business plans, you have to have a minimum of 3 seats. This price times 3 is the minimum for a business account. Each margin is. So these are all 30% originally, but you can adjust these, and I can show you here shortly where that shows up. I've just logged into this instance, and now I can see we're just on the free tier. I can go over to subscription, and this is going to show your custom pricing. We can go back, we can adjust these. Let's say each business plan is $150 per seat. We can go back, refresh, and now you're going to see the pricing changes. So this pricing is custom to your instance of the white label. So whatever you want to upcharge or change there with the pricing, you can do so on your particular domain. So this is the white label domain that we set up earlier. So this is going to be custom to them. Everyone that signs up will be under their customers tab, and you can control pricing however you. The last piece is how you get paid through the platform. So you have to connect your Stripe account. Once you connect that, we'll automatically start funding those accounts every month when the subscription fees come in, and those will go right to your Stripe account. And yeah, you don't have to do anything else. You just have to set up Stripe, connect it here, and then anyone that signs up and buys a subscription through your domain, you'll start getting whatever your pricing cut is here. Thank you.